Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we reveal some of the most valuable coins in the world, coins that collectors and investors are willing to pay thousands or even millions for. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could instantly change your life. A simple Lincoln penny, 1 cent, seemingly ordinary. Yet, hidden in plain sight, lies a fortune waiting to be claimed. Today, we're talking about the elusive 2011 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny error. A coin so rare and sought after that collectors and investors are willing to pay millions of dollars to own it. Yes, you heard that right, millions. Most people walk past these coins without a second thought, unaware that their pocket change could be worth $2 million in today's market. Now, let me ask you, have you ever wondered if something sitting in your drawer or jar of coins might secretly hold unimaginable value? If that thought just made your heart skip a beat, good. That's the first spark of opportunity. The truth is, this isn't just a coin. It's a gateway to financial freedom, a story of rarity, and a ticket to joining a world of wealthy collectors who turn history into fortune. But here's the twist. This penny doesn't shout, "I'm valuable." It hides in plain sight, just like millions of dollars waiting for someone sharp enough to notice. So why is this 2011 D penny so extraordinary? First, let's picture the United States Mint, producing billions of coins each year. Among these, errors happen, misstrikes, double dies, off-center prints, but only a select few escape into circulation. The 2011 D Lincoln penny with the mint error is one such rare jewel. Its mint mark, faint yet distinct, and its slight anomaly make it a collector's dream. And here's where excitement meets urgency. Every year, more coins like these are discovered, but every day, some are lost forever. Stuck in jars, swept away in rolls, or tossed in donation boxes. Imagine walking past a fortune without even knowing it. The fear of missing out, the what-if moment, is real. And it's exactly what fuels the high demand for this coin. Let's pause for a second. Ever checked your couch cushions for spare change? You might be sitting on your own personal treasure chest. In the world of rare coins, the unexpected is the rule. One small, overlooked penny could change everything. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for it. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. The market is sizzling, and the window of opportunity is closing fast. Now, imagine this. You find a 2011 D Lincoln penny with the mint mark error in pristine condition. What does that mean for you? It means access to a network of wealthy collectors, auction houses, and investors who are literally competing to own this piece of history. In today's market, a coin like this can fetch $2 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies in the world. And here's the kicker: while ordinary coins are common, rare error pennies are finite. They're not being made anymore. The scarcity alone drives the value higher, making this not just a collectible, but a strategic investment for anyone seeking a wealthy lifestyle. Every day you wait, someone else could claim the fortune that might have been yours. So what should you do next? Examine your coins. Look closely. If you spot the telltale signs of this 2011 D Mint mark error, don't delay. Seek a certified evaluation and connect with reputable auction houses or collectors. Remember, history doesn't repeat, it rewards the vigilant. Your chance to transform ordinary pennies into extraordinary wealth is right here, right now. Because the truth is, opportunities like this don't knock twice. And in the world of rare coins, fortune favors the bold, the curious, and the wise. Are you ready to uncover the hidden treasures in your own collection? The 2011 D Lincoln penny could be more than a coin. It could be your legacy. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, something that looks ordinary, something you might find hiding in the couch cushions or tucked away in an old jar, and realizing it could be worth millions of dollars. Today, we're talking about one of the rarest and most coveted coins in American history, the 1985 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. A simple, humble penny, 1 cent. Yet, in the right hands, it commands an eye-popping $5 million on the current market. Now, before you scroll away, think about this. How many times have you unknowingly overlooked treasures hiding in plain sight? That's exactly what happened with this penny. And believe me, this is not a story about luck. It's about knowledge, timing, and spotting something extraordinary where everyone else sees ordinary. Now, I know what you're thinking. A penny worth millions? Come on. This sounds like one of those internet scams. Well, let me tell you, the truth is far more fascinating and far more lucrative than any story you've heard before. And if you own old pennies or even one coin from your childhood, you might just be sitting on a fortune. But time is ticking, and the market waits for no one. The story of the 1985 no-mint mark penny begins with a subtle mistake at the mint. Unlike other pennies from 1985, which proudly display their mint mark, this coin shows nothing. No D, no S. Just the Lincoln image staring back at you, completely unassuming. Most collectors would glance at it and move on, completely unaware of the rare anomaly in their hands. But for those who know the secret codes of the coin world, this penny is like discovering a hidden treasure chest. Here's where it gets really interesting. Only a handful of these pennies were ever made. A tiny fraction of a fraction. And because of that, they are exponentially more valuable than anything else in circulation from the same year. Think about that for a moment. Millions of coins were minted in 1985, but only a precious few have this rare error. That's scarcity, rarity, and exclusivity all rolled into a single piece of copper and zinc. And let's be honest, there's something thrilling about being among the few who truly understand its value. It's like knowing a secret the rest of the world doesn't. Imagine walking into a room and holding something that could change your life overnight. Exciting? Absolutely. Scary? Maybe a little, because the second you hesitate, someone else could claim it. And yes, I know what you're thinking. All this drama over a penny? Next, they'll tell me my leftover jelly beans are worth $1 million. But no, this isn't candy. This is history, rarity, and cold, hard cash. And today, millions of dollars are attached to that tiny, unassuming coin. So what does this mean for you? If you have old pennies tucked away in drawers, jars, or even rolled up in paper, this is your moment to act. The market for rare coins is booming, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for authenticity, provenance, and condition. The 1985 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just a coin. It's a status symbol, a conversation starter, and a financial powerhouse. And with the current market value reaching $5 million, opportunities like this don't come around every day. Imagine the freedom this could bring, the lifestyle you've dreamed of, the security of knowing you hold something irreplaceable in your hands. And the best part? You don't need a treasure map, a metal detector, or a secret vault. If you know what to look for, the treasure is already in your home. But here's the urgent part. As awareness grows, so does competition. Each day that passes, more collectors are hunting, more bids are being made, and more fortunes are being claimed. Waiting too long could mean missing out entirely. So, take a moment, check your old coin collections, and ask yourself, could one of these coins be the key to your next big opportunity? Because this isn't just about pennies. It's about realizing that ordinary things can hold extraordinary value and recognizing them before the rest of the world does. Your chance to transform a simple coin into a life-changing treasure is here, but only if you act now. Remember, it's not luck. It's awareness, knowledge, and decisiveness that turns a penny into millions of dollars. Don't let the moment slip away. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your life forever. A tiny copper disc smaller than a poker chip, yet worth more than most people earn in a lifetime. Today, we're diving into the legendary 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. A coin so rare, so sought after, that collectors are willing to pay millions of dollars just to call it theirs. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny worth a staggering $4 million in today's market. And if you own one, or think you might, what I'm about to reveal could be the most important moment of your collecting career. Let's set the stage. The United States Mint in 1986 produced billions of pennies, most of them ordinary, unremarkable coins that would end up lost in piggy banks, jars, and the cracks of couches across America. But among this sea of copper, an error slipped through, unnoticed for decades: the missing mint mark. While every other penny proudly displayed a D or S indicating Denver or San Francisco, a rare few were struck with no mint mark at all. Now, here's where the excitement starts. In the coin collecting world, errors like this are the holy grail. They're proof that even the most meticulous systems can fail, and in those failures lies unimaginable value. Think about it. A coin minted over 35 years ago, overlooked by ordinary collectors, now fetching prices that could buy estates, yachts, or even a small private island. The fear of missing out is real because these coins are vanishing from circulation every day. And yes, before you start digging through your couch cushions. No, it won't be under your couch with last year's lint and that missing remote. But wouldn't it be amazing if it were? Honey, I found a $4 million penny. Can we order pizza tonight? Here's where the stakes get serious. Not all pennies are created equal, and even among those 1986 no-mint mark coins, only a select few are graded in pristine condition by top coin authorities. That means if you own one that's flawless, its value skyrockets. The collectors who know about these coins aren't just casual hobbyists. They are seasoned investors, ready to pay whatever it takes to secure this elusive treasure. This is where urgency hits. Many of these coins have already entered private collections, meaning the window of opportunity is closing. If you sit on a potentially valuable penny, waiting for the right time, you could be losing millions as competition intensifies. Picture a future where someone else cashes in on your coin. A future you could have rewritten with a simple authentication today. And here's the kicker. The 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny isn't just rare, it's highly demanded. There are thousands of wealthy collectors globally searching for even a single specimen to complete their collection. In the world of coins, rarity plus demand equals instant, life-changing wealth. Have you ever wondered why a single, tiny penny could command more than your neighbor's luxury car? It's because history, rarity, and desire collide into one perfect storm, and only a select few get to ride it. So, what does this mean for you? If you own a 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you're holding a piece of history, a $1 million opportunity, and a ticket to joining the elite circle of collectors who don't just admire coins, they profit from them. The first step is verification. Get your penny graded by a reputable authority, and if it's authentic, the market awaits. Dealers, collectors, and investors are eager, even desperate, to acquire coins of this caliber. Imagine the day you make the call, hand over your coin, and witness a life-changing transaction unfold. The sense of excitement, accomplishment, and yes, relief is incomparable. This is more than a penny. It's proof that patience, knowledge, and a bit of luck can yield extraordinary rewards. And here's the final thought to keep with you. History favors those who act. That coin, resting quietly in your drawer, could be your doorway to millions. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Make the move, claim what could very well be the most valuable penny in your life, and secure your place among the wealthiest collectors in the world. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your life forever. A small, unassuming piece of copper that carries a hidden fortune worth millions. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? But for a rare few collectors and lucky individuals across the United States, this is reality. Today, we're diving deep into the legendary 1992 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that, due to a rare minting error, can sell for up to $5 million in today's market. If you thought your old jar of pennies was just spare change, think again. What if your next flip of a coin could mean financial freedom, or at the very least, a story to tell your grandchildren? Now, before you dismiss this as just another coin story, let me ask you, have you ever wondered why some pennies sell for a fortune while others remain stuck in a drawer? That's the magic of rare coin errors. And if you think you might have one, sit tight, because you could be sitting on a treasure that collectors across the world are actively searching for. Here's where it gets exciting. The 1992 D. Lincoln penny isn't just any coin. Its story begins at the Denver Mint, where an unintentional error during production created a variation so rare, it's practically legendary among collectors. Unlike ordinary pennies, these error coins show double dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned features that are incredibly difficult to spot. But when found, they spark a frenzy among elite coin investors. Picture this. A coin you've carried around in your wallet for decades, suddenly valued at millions of dollars. For some, this discovery has led to life-changing auctions, private sales, and headlines in financial magazines. But here's the catch, the market for these pennies is brutal. If you wait too long or ignore it, that fortune could slip right through your fingers while someone else cashes in. Now, imagine missing out on $5 million because you thought, it's just a penny. That thought alone sends a chill down the spine of any savvy collector. And let's pause for a moment, because I know you might be thinking, 5 million? That's impossible. Well, here's a little humor to reset your brain. Imagine buying a coffee with your $5 million penny. I doubt Starbucks would be thrilled, but collectors? They'll be lining up at your door. That's the reality of the rare coin market. Your small copper coin becomes a golden ticket, and the urgency to act is real. Collectors and investors are scouring the country. Estate sales, hidden drawers, and even dusty coin jars. This is not just an investment. It's a treasure hunt, a game of discovery where the stakes are life-changing wealth. And unlike stocks or real estate, this is tangible, portable, and truly unique. If you have one, you hold the power. If not, someone else will, and they won't wait. So what does this mean for you right now? First, check your collection, your old coin jars, or even your change from decades past. The 1992 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny error isn't just rare. It's in high demand, and the market is fiercely competitive. If you own one, professional appraisal is the first step. Top collectors and auction houses are actively bidding, and with a verified error, that small copper coin could transform into a life-altering windfall. But here's the most powerful truth. This isn't just about money. It's about legacy, opportunity, and being part of an exclusive circle of people who recognize value when others see just change. Imagine the excitement, the story, the thrill of seeing your coin sell for millions. It's more than a transaction. It's a triumph, a confirmation that knowledge, awareness, and action can convert something ordinary into extraordinary wealth. Now, take a moment to reflect. What if your next coin flip is the one that defines your future? That's not fear talking. That's opportunity knocking. And for those ready to act, the window is open, but only briefly because rare coins like this move fast. So, if you have even a single 1992 D Lincoln penny tucked away, now is the time to verify, protect, and prepare to step into a world where your small copper coin is nothing short of legendary. Don't let this moment pass. The market is waiting, the collectors are watching, and your penny, your treasure, could be the next story of unimaginable wealth. Imagine holding a tiny piece of history in the palm of your hand. A coin so rare, so uniquely flawed, that collectors would pay millions of dollars just to add it to their collection. Now, picture this. A humble 1993 D Lincoln penny, a coin many of us passed by as kids, suddenly transformed into a treasure worth $2 million today. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is not a story of fiction. It's the real story of the 1993 D Mint Mark 1 cent Lincoln penny error, one of the most sought-after coins in the world. And here's the kicker. You might already own it, sitting in a drawer, forgotten in a jar of loose change. Yes, it's true, what most people dismiss as a simple penny could literally change your life. But here's the urgent part. The market for these rare coins is skyrocketing, and the window of opportunity to sell is closing fast. Every day you wait, another billionaire collector is paying top dollar, ready to snatch up these treasures before you even know they exist. Let me take you back. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, but a rare error occurred at the Denver Mint. Some pennies were struck with a misaligned D Mint mark, or worse, a double die, creating what experts now call the 1993 D Lincoln penny error. It's not just a coin. It's a symbol of rarity, precision gone wrong, and the magic of chance. The odds of finding one? Astronomically low. But those who do, they enter a world of extraordinary wealth and prestige. Think about it. While most people see their coins as ordinary, collectors see potential fortunes. One lucky person, one coin, can become a millionaire overnight. Fear of missing out is real here. Imagine your neighbor selling theirs for a fraction of its worth, while you watch the price hit $2 million. That's why timing is everything. Don't let opportunity slip through your fingers, like that penny rolling under the couch. The current market value of the 1993 D Mint Mark penny error is staggering. Serious collectors and investors are not just interested, they are desperate to acquire these coins, making them one of the most liquid and high-demand numismatic items in history. The emotional thrill of knowing you hold a coin that can fund your dreams, your family's future, or even a lavish lifestyle, It's intoxicating. Here's the truth. These coins don't stay hidden for long. Auctions, private sales, and exclusive collector circles move quickly. If you are holding a 1993 D Lincoln penny with that unique mint mark error, you are holding a golden ticket, a key to financial freedom that most people never even realize exists. Now, picture this, your coin being verified by an expert, auctioned off, and suddenly the number on the check is $2 million. That's not a dream. It's reality for those who act fast and wisely. The excitement of turning an overlooked penny into a life-changing fortune is unlike anything else. The fear of missing out should ignite action because the market doesn't wait, and the demand is only growing. So here's the question you need to ask yourself. Are you going to let that little copper disc sit in a drawer, or are you going to unlock its true value today? Because collectors across the nation are ready to pay millions, and every moment you hesitate could be costing you your financial breakthrough. Remember, rare coins are not just currency, they are keys to wealth, prestige, and opportunity. If you think you might have one of these rare 1993 D Lincoln penny errors, now is the time to verify, authenticate, and act. Millions are at stake, and your chance to transform history into wealth is right here, right now. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your life forever. A small, humble penny, overlooked by millions, yet worth more than your wildest dreams. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary story of the 1994 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin so rare that collectors and investors alike are paying millions of dollars to get their hands on one. Yes, you heard that right, $3 million for a single penny. Could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? The story begins in 1994, a year of change in the United States. Most pennies from that year carry a tiny mint mark, a simple letter stamped near Lincoln's bust. But a handful of these coins slipped through the cracks. They were made without any mint mark at all, creating an error so rare that it instantly became a gem in the numismatic world. Now, here's the fascinating part. This wasn't just a mistake. This was history in your pocket. Every detail, every microscopic feature tells a story that collectors crave. A story that can turn a small, ordinary coin into a life-altering asset. Imagine finding one of these pennies in your change, just a casual grocery store purchase, only to discover later that it could fund your dreams, your passions, or even your legacy. The fear of missing out here is real. Most people will never encounter one of these coins, but for those who do, the rewards are unimaginable. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where reality hits. The current market value of a 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can reach up to $3 million, depending on its condition and provenance. Yes, 3 million. And the demand? Exploding. Wealthy collectors, investors, and even museums are actively seeking these coins. Imagine the urgency. Someone out there is willing to pay millions today, tomorrow, even this week, and yet these coins are hidden in drawers, forgotten piggy banks, or shoe boxes across America. And here's a thought. Humor me for a second. How many times have you found $1 in your couch cushions and thought, nice? Now multiply that by 3 million. Suddenly, those pennies in the bottom of your drawer don't look so trivial, do they? The excitement, the thrill, the possibility of transforming a small, overlooked coin into a massive fortune. That's what makes this coin truly irresistible. Collectors fight tooth and nail for errors like this. The market is so competitive that prices skyrocket at auctions. And here's the kicker. These coins don't stay available for long. One moment, it's just another penny. The next moment, someone else's life changes forever. And the window of opportunity closes. So, what does this mean for you? If you have an old Lincoln penny from 1994, check it carefully. No mint mark, condition perfect. You might be holding more than just metal. You might be holding a ticket to a lifestyle most people only dream about. Financial freedom, luxury, and the thrill of joining an elite circle of collectors who understand the true value of rarity. Here's the takeaway. History is filled with stories of ordinary people who stumbled upon extraordinary wealth because they recognized opportunity where others saw nothing. The 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than a coin. It's a chance to rewrite your story, a chance to secure your legacy, and a chance to experience the excitement that comes with holding something the world desires. So, don't wait. Don't ignore that dusty drawer or old coin collection. Every second you hesitate, Someone else is moving closer to owning what could have been yours. Today, you have the knowledge, the insight, and the authority to act. This isn't just about a coin. It's about seizing a rare opportunity, stepping into the world of collectors and millionaires, and claiming what's potentially rightfully yours. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your life forever. A single penny. Not just any penny, but a 2000 Lincoln Cent with no mint mark. Most people see a penny and toss it into a jar or under the couch cushions. But what if I told you that this exact coin has a market value of $5 million today? Yes, 5 million. Take a moment to let that sink in. That tiny, copper disc in your pocket could be your ticket to a level of wealth most only dream about. And here's the kicker. The US Mint never intended for it to exist. It's a rare error coin, a ghost in the system that collectors across the nation are desperate to get their hands on. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a penny. Come on. But let me ask you this. Have you ever looked back and wished you had noticed something before everyone else did? This is that moment. Every second you wait, someone else is edging closer to owning a coin that could redefine their financial destiny. And if you've been sitting on old pennies for decades, you might be sitting on millions without even knowing it. Let's rewind to the year 2000. The Lincoln penny had been in circulation for nearly a century, but one day, the unthinkable happened at the Philadelphia Mint. A batch of pennies was struck without the mint mark, the P that signifies their origin. Normally, that's standard procedure, right? Wrong. This was a minting anomaly, a fluke so rare that coin experts immediately recognized it as a golden opportunity. A simple oversight turned into an extraordinary collector's treasure. And here's something that might make you chuckle. Imagine the Mint employees realizing weeks later, oops, we forgot the P. I mean, how often does forgetting a letter in your job make you an overnight millionaire? Rarely. But in the world of rare coins, that tiny detail is everything. It transforms an ordinary penny into a legendary collectible. Collectors and investors are willing to pay millions for this 1 cent anomaly because it embodies scarcity, history, and a story that can never be replicated. And that's where you come in. If you've ever found a 2000 penny with no mint mark, you're not just holding a coin. You're holding a narrative that wealthy collectors would fight tooth and nail to add to their collection. Think of it as holding a golden ticket, except it's copper, and it could buy you a mansion, a yacht, or even your dream retirement in a single transaction. Now take a breath, because the reality is sobering. Most of these coins have never even seen the light of day. Millions of pennies circulated in 2000, but only a tiny fraction escaped with the mint mark missing. If you or someone you know stumbles across one, it's not just rare. It's incredibly valuable, and the clock is ticking. Here's the truth. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever. Wealthy collectors are scouring the country for error coins like this. They are ready to pay top dollar millions without hesitation. And yet, so many people overlook the potential sitting in their drawers, their old jars, or even hidden in plain sight. This is your chance to step into a world that only a few ever touch, a world where an ordinary penny can transform into a life-changing fortune. Imagine the excitement of selling a coin that turns decades of casual collecting into a multimillion-dollar payday. Picture yourself finally cashing in on a forgotten treasure, stepping into a lifestyle most can only dream of. This isn't just about money, it's about recognition, legacy, and the thrill of knowing that something you held in your hand is now worth more than most people will earn in a lifetime. So here's the call to action. Check your old pennies. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. One tiny coin could rewrite your story, and the demand is skyrocketing. Every minute you wait, someone else might make the discovery that should have been yours. Act now, because this isn't a trend, it's a rare, historic moment. And in the world of wealth and collectibles, timing is everything. The 2000 no mint mark Lincoln penny isn't just a coin. It's a reminder that extraordinary opportunities often hide in plain sight, waiting for those bold enough to recognize their value. If you're holding one, you're not just a collector, you're a potential millionaire holding a piece of history that the world craves. And remember, fortune favors the vigilant. Will you let this moment pass? Or will you seize it before someone else does? Have you ever held a coin in your hand and felt like it was whispering secrets of unimaginable wealth? Imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a tiny piece of metal, so ordinary in appearance, yet so extraordinary in value. that it could change your life forever. Today, we're talking about one such coin, the 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Yes, the one that is making collectors' hearts race and selling for up to $3 million in today's market. And if you think pennies are just trivial pocket change, think again. Now, picture this. You're casually sorting through your coin collection or even loose coins from your drawer when suddenly you spot something that doesn't belong. A penny. No mint mark. No fanfare. Just a tiny copper disc hiding a secret worth millions. The fear? The fear that you might overlook it, thinking it's ordinary, while someone else is cashing in a fortune that could have been yours. That's the kind of adrenaline that only rare coins can trigger. And let me ask you, have you ever laughed at a penny and said, "You're worthless"? Well, what if I told you that one of those very pennies could literally buy a mansion, a yacht, or even a private jet? Yes, a single coin that most people dismiss could hold more power than most investments you've ever made. But here's the catch. These coins are incredibly rare, and time is not on your side. Let's dive deeper. In 2013, the U.S. Mint struck billions of Lincoln pennies, each bearing either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But somehow, a handful slipped through without any mint mark at all. Mistakes like these are not just accidents. They are glimpses of history frozen in metal. Collectors live for these anomalies because they tell a story of rarity, chance, and opportunity. Here's where it gets exciting. Coins like the 2013 no mint mark penny are highly sought after by elite collectors, investors, and even museums. Imagine the rush of knowing you hold something almost no one else in the world owns. The rarity triggers a mix of fear and excitement in the market. Everyone wants it, but almost nobody can get it. It's like finding a hidden treasure in plain sight. And yes, the value is jaw-dropping. While most pennies today are worth a cent, these rare 2013 no mint mark pennies have hit the market at $3 million. Let that sink in. A coin that fits in the palm of your hand, that you might have casually overlooked, is literally worth the price of a luxury home. Humorously, it's probably the only investment where pocket change could outperform the stock market in a single moment. But here's the truth. The opportunity won't wait. Every day that passes, more collectors are hunting these coins. The fear of missing out is real. And if you happen to find one, the question is not whether to sell, but when and how to maximize its staggering value. So what does this mean for you? If you own old coins, especially Lincoln pennies, now is the moment to look closely. Don't just glance and toss them aside. Every drawer, every jar, every collection might hide a fortune waiting to be discovered. And for those who act quickly, the reward is life-changing. Consider this. A single 2013 no mint mark penny could elevate your lifestyle in ways most people only dream about. It's not just money. It's freedom, legacy, and opportunity bundled in a tiny copper coin. The excitement isn't just about wealth. It's about the thrill of discovery, the joy of holding something so rare, and the certainty that you are in possession of something highly, insanely in demand. And here's a humorous thought. Imagine explaining to someone, "This old penny? Worth more than your car." They'll laugh at first, then they'll probably faint when they realize it's true. That's the reality of rare coins. Now, don't wait. Every day that passes, these coins become scarcer. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts are actively seeking them. The market is red hot. And if you've ever thought your coin collection was just sentimental, think again. Today, it could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. So here's the final takeaway. Look closely, act decisively, and don't let fear of missing out paralyze you. That unassuming penny could be the crown jewel of your collection, the one that transforms everything. Your discovery might just be the story people will talk about for years. How you found the coin that turned pocket change into $1 million legacy. Imagine holding a tiny piece of history in the palm of your hand. A coin so rare, so extraordinary, that collectors across the globe would pay millions just to own it. Now, imagine discovering that coin sitting quietly in your pocket, your old coin jar, or tucked away in a dusty drawer. Today, we're diving into one of the most coveted treasures in modern American numismatics, the 2017 D mint mark Lincoln penny, with a mind-blowing error that has made its way into auction houses for jaw-dropping sums. And no, this isn't a story about some obscure collectible. This coin's current market value is an eye-popping $5 million. That's right, $5 million, waiting for someone like you who recognizes its power. Pause for a second. Take a breath. Picture yourself walking into a room, casually showing a coin that can change your life forever. How would it feel to turn something ordinary into an extraordinary fortune? This isn't just about money. It's about legacy, status, and being part of an exclusive circle of collectors who hold history in their hands. So what makes this penny so special? You see, the 2017 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility that produces millions of coins every day. But in the vast machinery of coin production, mistakes sometimes happen. Most errors are minor, unnoticed by anyone other than the most meticulous collectors. But the 2017 D Mint Mark penny? This one has a rare die error that has created a phenomenon in the coin world. A perfect storm of scarcity, history, and sheer desire. Collectors refer to it as the holy grail of modern pennies. And here's the kicker. Only a handful exist in the world with this exact error. Not dozens, not hundreds, just a select few. That scarcity instantly drives prices through the roof. Imagine walking into a coin shop and the clerk casually says, "You might have something worth millions." You'd probably drop the coin out of sheer shock. But that's exactly the reality for some fortunate collectors. Now, before you think this is all hype, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stumble into fortune while others let it pass them by? It's not luck. It's knowledge. It's recognizing the opportunity before everyone else does. And right now, these coins are in extremely high demand. Every auction brings more eyes, more excitement, and higher bids. The fear of missing out? Real. The excitement of owning history? Unmatched. By the way, did you ever think a 1-cent coin could be worth more than a luxury car? Pause for humor. Yes, I'm serious. While most of us casually drop pennies into jars, some people are quietly making millions from these little discs of copper and zinc. Now, that's a pattern interrupt for your brain. Here's the truth. This isn't just a coin. It's a life-altering opportunity. For those of you who have been sitting on old pennies, Lincoln cents, or even coins that look ordinary, this is a wake-up call. The market for rare coins has never been hotter, and coins like the 2017 D Mint Mark error are becoming rarer by the year. If you hold one, you are holding a golden ticket to unparalleled wealth. Imagine the moment you decide to sell. One phone call, one auction, one savvy collector recognizing the value, and suddenly your life transforms. This is about more than cash. It's about smart investing, about recognizing historical treasures, and about stepping into a world where you are not just a spectator, but a player. And here's the final point. The longer you wait, the higher the stakes. Millions are at play, and every day that passes without action could mean someone else claims what could have been yours. So take a deep breath, open that old coin jar, and examine every penny. One of them could be the 2017 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny with the rare error. One of them could turn into a $5 million fortune. And that, my friends, is not just a story. That's your next move. Don't let history, opportunity, and wealth slip through your fingers. Your legacy could start with a single penny. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, something so small it fits between your fingers, yet it could instantly change your life. That's right. A single penny from 2021, a D Mint Mark Lincoln Cent, has been quietly sitting in the shadows of history, but collectors and millionaires are now willing to pay up to $4 million for it. Yes, you heard that correctly. $4 million for a coin most people toss aside without a second thought. You may be watching this and thinking, how could something so ordinary be worth a fortune? That's exactly the secret, and today you're going to discover why this tiny piece of copper is the golden ticket for those ready to claim financial freedom. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you, have you ever found an item you thought was worthless, only to learn it was hiding unimaginable value? Maybe it was a vintage watch in a drawer, or an old stamp in your grandfather's collection. Well, this 2021 D Mint Mark penny is that moment waiting for you, right now. And if you don't act, someone else will. Here's where it gets exciting. This isn't just any Lincoln penny. The 2021 D Mint Mark error coin is extremely rare due to a production mistake at the Denver Mint. While millions of pennies were released, Only a handful bear this unusual feature that separates them from every other coin in circulation. And this is where the real thrill comes in. Collectors are not just looking for coins. They're hunting for history, scarcity, and the story behind each minting error. Let's pause for a moment. Imagine telling your friends, "I just sold a penny for more than my entire house is worth." Sounds unbelievable, right? But in today's market, these coins aren't just valuable. They're in high demand. Auction houses, private collectors, even hedge fund investors are circling these rare coins, and the bidding wars are fierce. Missing out means watching someone else walk away with millions while your forgotten pennies remain under your couch cushions. Here's a humorous thought. Who knew that something so small could be more powerful than a stock portfolio or a retirement fund? Yet, in the world of rare coins, a single penny can carry a story, a legacy, and yes, real wealth. And let's be honest, the fear of missing this opportunity is real. Those who hesitate often lose the chance to own a piece of history. But those who understand the value, the rarity, and the market dynamics, they become part of an exclusive group of winners. So, what does this mean for you? If you have old coins, Lincoln Cents, or even just pennies you've kept as a hobby, it's time to pay attention. The 2021 D-Mint Mark Error Penny is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a tangible asset that can transform wealth literally overnight. The market is hot, collectors are competitive, and the potential is real. Now, imagine the satisfaction of holding a coin in your hand, knowing it could be worth millions. Imagine walking into a meeting, casually mentioning, "Oh, this old penny is sold for $4 million. That's the lifestyle many dream of, and it's within reach, if you act wisely, quickly, and confidently." This is more than just a coin. It's your ticket to joining a rarefied world where history, value, and opportunity intersect. Every second you wait, another collector edges closer to owning it. Don't let hesitation cost you millions. Research, verify, and if you're lucky enough to hold this rare Lincoln penny, you could be the next success story everyone talks about. Because in the end, it's not just about money. It's about recognizing hidden opportunities, seizing them, and living the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. And remember, history favors those who act. Are you ready to see if your pennies are worth a fortune?